This is Tal from the Art Factory. Just a quick demo on the white henna, which everybody falls in love with. I played with it last night and posted a picture, and it seems to be getting a lot of questions and curiosity out. So I figured I'll show. It's the easiest way. This is our freehand pen from Y-Body. It has a super tiny tip and a needle that goes right in there to and of course, once I pull it out, I have to put my finger right on top of it to slide it back in. Whoop. So that little red thing, makes sure that the tip doesn't get clogged in here. And then it comes with a tip. Inside, someone asked, how do I fill it? So right now there is already white colorini in there, but I'm going to show you how I open it. Right here, this part opens out. And there's also a brush in there, which I don't really use a lot. Actually, probably used it only once or twice. It's super thin, so you could do some pretty cool designs, but you can see how the hole here is fairly large. Put that on my tissue. So colorini comes in a glass bottle, nail polish bottle, because it's great for glitter tattoos. So you could apply it using the nail polish brush. It's not ideal for this kind of design because it's super thin. So all I do is literally just hold this guy and dump some of it in. So you can see it's very easy. And there's no need to put a lot. The truth is, these pens are an applicator. They're not the perfect storage device for this. So we close tight the colorini, and then we close this tight, and then probably at the end of the day, whatever leftovers I have here, I'm going to put back in my glass bottle because that's going to guarantee that it's going to last. This will evaporate over time. So it's not that you have to be in a rush to empty it. So if you have a weekend of gigs, it's okay to keep it for the weekend, but I wouldn't leave it there for longer than that because it's slowly going to lose alcohol and thicken the paint until it's completely one solid dry piece. Some of you asked how to clean it. Just as simple as filling this with rubbing alcohol once it's empty and squeezing it out to make sure that the alcohol can run all the way through, and you're good to go. I think they're selling for about $2.50, so it's not like it's an expensive applicator. Hopefully when you set up an appointment for white henna, which is not really henna, the cost of this pen can kind of be factored into this, so you don't have to worry about cleaning it that much. You just chuck it when you're done. They will probably not last forever. Anyway, just to kind of show you, on my hand, I have henna and colorini together. And this is after a good shower this morning, so you could see that it held pretty good. But right here on Sarah, I'm going to just demonstrate just the white henna. Now this is an alcohol-based ink, so you can see it's already coming out. You can see right underneath. So I always have a little catch to catch those drips, and you kind of have to move a little fast, not super fast. You can see I started here. I like to wipe some of it off just to get the tip clean. And off I go. So if you've done henna before, this is not an insane speed. Working with a cone is just about the same speed, and if you're a seasoned henna artist, then you could probably move a lot faster. But the faster you move, the better the results. You can kind of see how it kind of leaked together. We can clean that with a little Q-tip. And if it comes too fast, I can always just kind of put it upside down for a second, clean the tip to kind of slow it down. This one's flying today. I'm excited to come out. Anyway, here we go. And just... So you don't have to squeeze because gravity does its thing. As it gets lower, you may feel like you need to squeeze a little bit, but with henna, we squeeze all the time. This is more of just driving the ink to the right place. So these are alcohol-based inks. You can get them in a variety of colors. You can then come back and fill these flowers in pink or red or whatever makes you happy. But it's not henna. There is not really a thing called white henna. Most of the pictures you'll see on Facebook are just products trying to imitate a henna design. So the term henna is used loosely, but it really isn't. So you can see how cute it's becoming. You can do a little I call these lollipops when it starts with a little dot. And pull out. I'm sure it's not the professional name for this design element, but it's already turning fun. So I think it's certainly a trend. There's a lot going on with the white henna photos on Pinterest. It's piquing the interest of mainstream audience, bridal, and you can certainly get good at this and comfortable with it. You could also, oh, that's another thing I wanted to demonstrate. I have a little bit of white glitter here, so you want to stick to the same color, and this is the same stuff we use for face painting. But while it's wet, it totally can catch a little bit of glitter. The glitter is not going to stay for many days, but it's certainly making a super fun, sorry, blowing on you. Super fun kind of look. You can see how it sparkles now. So let me clean the tip and we can do a few more little swirls. Super fun on the fingers. You just have to be careful you're not scratching your model, your customer, because this is a metal tip at the end. So kind of let it gently glide. And just gonna do a tiny little thing on the finger. Oops. And it could dry. See, it kind of bumped into this. It should dry really, really fast, and that's why I'm trying to keep my tip really clean all the time. And so you want to make sure that you're moving fast. The beauty of this, it doesn't stain the skin, so if something went wrong, not a big deal. We can always just clean with a precision Q-tip. You guys, I don't know if you've seen those. They're the ones that have like the little sharp point at the edge. They can make some really nice little corrections if you need them, or you can wipe and start over. Done that many times. Part of learning. So I hope this little demo helps. You can point come across. You can see how tiny little designs can come out of it. Dots are always fun. So make mandalas. You can make little leaf swirls, paisleys, rings. Should we put some glitter on this sparkly? And I'm pretty sure the center of the flower is already dry, so you can kind of see it dries flat. And that's it. So this is the art pen, and I'm going to just make sure my tip is clean, and I'm going to insert this needle back in until I'm ready again and close it back up. So this with a colorini and glitter by Y-Body. That's all we're using. All right, I hope this was helpful.